this thing on? Looks like this thing's on. Welcome everybody to another Georgia Archery podcast. I'm your host, Big John Chandler, and this is where we talk about anything and everything to do with archery in the state of Georgia and Georgia archers wherever they may shoot. We're gonna let some folks get in here and get to going. Leave us a comment. Have you seen the new bows? What have you done this week? Have you had a good weekend? Let's get to talking about it. There's a few things that I would like to talk about today. So, get with it, I reckon. Everybody can hear me fine? Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. Woo! Yep, that's working. That's working. Look at that. They're going. Jake said ordered. Yes, sir. Which one did we order? We order a good one? There was a bunch of good ones out there for sure. What's up, Chuck? I'm glad everybody can hear me. We're getting more and more folks in. It takes us a few minutes to get everybody rolling in. While everybody's rolling in, I just want to say I added a couple of new lights, decorations in the office or in the studio, I guess. Thanks to the guys at Hoyt and Easton for hooking me up with some wall art. Hey, that's a shooter, son. I didn't need the LD, but I got the other. Same old, same old. Anyway, look, trying to get this thing working like I'm supposed to. Anyway, yes, so there was tons of bows released. A bunch of people have ordered and bought and shot all the new bows. If you got out and shot all the new bows, did you like what you didn't like? Tell us about it. But as far as archery is concerned, that's the norm right now. It's release week. Full grown. I hear you, brother. I guess I grew, but I just didn't grow up and out. I grew around. I grew around. Oh. Well, my weekend was pretty good. I just laid around, didn't do nothing. I did pick up 2 deer to put in the freezer on Saturday. So I stuck 2 big old deer in the freezer. So I got me some deer meat, some cubed and some ground. I don't have a cuber. I do have a grinder, but so I put 2 deer in the freezer. So I didn't really get up and rush out the door to try to shoot a deer this weekend. I sort of played pretty lazy. But you know how that goes. Sometimes it's good to be lazy. I shot several bows. I did get to shoot all of the ones that just released. I had shot the PSEs the other week, and I shot the Dartons the other week. And then I shot the Hoyts, and I shot the Matthews, and I shot the Primes. And they all shot good. They all got great products. They all, are doing their thing and, got different aspects of different ways. I think Prime that's probably the biggest bow line they've ever had, with a 6 and a 7 of each model, 3 models, 4 models with either a 6-inch brace height or a 7-inch brace height. It's pretty interesting. Those bows shoot really good. Darton has, with their tuning abilities and the way they had, that shot, that's good. I think their fit and finish is better. My personal opinion, it is the best that it has looked. So, Matthews is like, what else can they do? Well, they did some more stuff, and so that's a good thing. So that's what was the main thing, was the phones at work were just Do you have the bow? Do you have the bow? Do you have the bow? Can I come shoot it? I want this color. Well, we don't have that color, but we ordered it. So I don't have this model, so we ordered it. But yes, that's what's been going on at the shop. But yeah, so that's how we going. Tell everybody we said hello out there. So all the people who are stepping up, coming in, good to see all y'all. Yes, the Darton one, I can understand that. I can understand that. It's a good shooting bow. So, yep, they're very good. I was pleasantly surprised on the Prime. Not that it was but they had more options than just a 30-32. They got a 35 and a 37. They have a tournament bow, essentially, weighs 4.1 pounds. That's just crazy. Smooth draw, module specific. You can get it in a 6-inch brace height or a 7-inch brace height. So, but yes, I have an RX-10. That is the bow that I will be hunting with next year. And ain't no, look, no doubt about it. I got the sign on the wall. I'm shooting Hoyt. Everybody knows I'm shooting Hoyt, and I think that Concept X is one of the best tournament bows I've ever shot. I played with mine again this morning, but it shot good. I understand. But yeah, in archery news, we ended up with our first S3DA shoot this past weekend, and so the guys got out there and shot, and so S3DA is in full swing. That's awesome. The Kings of Archery was the weekend before, and then what was it called? The GT Open happened. And if you're keeping her up around the world of archery, world ranked number 1 shot a 150, a 150, a 150, a 150. I think it's 4 or 5 150s in a row. Finished bronze. So very interesting. Five of them. Tell me you have a bow problem without telling me you have a bow problem. Yeah, so I do like the RX-10. It's in the box. I did slide it out and looked at it. If you want to know what I got Wilderness and with black limbs. So scores from the S3DA shoot. Let me find them, Chuck. That is a good question. I will find them. Y'all talk amongst yourselves for about 2 seconds while I'm doing this search right quick. So that I can talk about them, because I just seen something that said okay, there it is. Let me download this. How about this? Boom. See if I can make this bigger. There it is. We can do this because there ain't a lot to talk about in the Georgia section of archery right now, because, well, it's only a problem if you admit it. That's a fact. Oh, me. Sometimes this thing don't like to work like I want it to. There it is. Share. All right. Comments. JB. Any bow you want. Don't have to go shopping for a deal. Yes, the 25 meters on December the 13th. I have that on the calendar. We talk about it, and I'll post more shares on that. One time a year to shoot 25 meters. It's pretty neat. 60 centimeter target. Have a good time. Excuse me. Hold on one second. Chuck, you asked about scores. Let's see if I can get that showing. Boom. Let's move this to where I can read it here. All right. Yes, it's covering my face, but there are the scores. And I'm not going to read everybody because there's a big crowd. Evan Spence ended up with a 150 and 24 in the Open Eagle class. Boyd Carrington from Disciple, 148.16 in the Pins Eagle class. Avery Daniel in female from 12 Ring Archery in the Open Eagle, 144 and 13. Ellis Williams, female, Refuge Archery, Pins Eagle, 137 and 7. James Knight, male, Eagle Creek Archery, youth, 145 and 18. Let's see, Pins, Jerome, and I'm not whatever. I'm not going to pronounce that because I mess it up every time. White County Pins youth was 132 and 7. Layla McNair, female, from 12 Ring Archery, Open Youth, 141 and 6. Ruby McCullums, female, Disciple Archery, 136 and 8. John Carter Head from 12-2. Won the Junior Eagle, male, 145 and 10. That's some good shooting, boy. One day I'll be able to shoot at that rate. Dennis with 12-2, young adult, 148 and 17 in the Pins class. Look at this, Open Jacob Hensley, male, from Refuge Archery, young adult, 150 with 23. How about that? Congratulations, Jacob, on that one. Olympic recurve, Martin, male, Eagle Creek Archery, shot a 95 and 2. Let's see here in Nova, female, Bam, young adult, 146 and 13. Olivia Williams, Pepsila, Barebow, won her class. Let's see, Pins was McKinsley Benham, female, from Smooth Draw, with a 108. And then down here at the bottom, this is the intermediate adult class. Nick Pettijohn with a 150 with 30. Nehemiah Ming right behind him, 143 and 20. And Michael Ming with a 139 and something. So that's that intermediate class. That's a strange class, something that they haven't had before. But that's that. I hope I didn't miss anybody's comments, but there you go. That is the scores as they were posted. JB, you got the plenty of money. You can just buy whatever bow you want. Yeah, it was the intermediate adults. That's what they call it. Yes, the adult class. I don't know what makes you an intermediate adult, but okay. If you didn't know, S3DA released their rules and regulations on their webpage this year. Just lately. So if you are a parent or an S3DA shooter, go over there and check those rules out. There are some changes, several changes actually. You just need to read through them. The stuff in red that's drawn out means they didn't take it out, and the stuff in red that has not got a line through it means they added it. So you can get a outdoor. So Jake, I'm leaving that alone. We're too old to be intermediate adults, I guess. I don't know why you're not seeing the comments. It depends on where they're posting. So I get to read them off of the live video feed from either YouTube or from Facebook. So you're currently broke, and there's a big reason for that. I wouldn't have any clue why that is there, JB. No, I definitely couldn't compete. I'm not gonna lie about that. I'd shoot arrows. Yeah, that 30X is pretty strong. Pretty strong. What color did you order there, Jake? Jake said he ordered him an RX-10 long draw. Oh, let's see, Mr. Brian. We are talking about this, that, and the other. Somebody asked about the S3DA scores, so I hunted them down because they just got posted. We were also talking about some different stuff. I do know that R&D made a post that says they're going to retract their dates and not shoot for 2026. So if you've looked at R&D, who's shooting TSO this weekend? I can tell you this, it's a pile of them. I think as of right now, there's only 4, maybe less than 8 spots left. So I haven't looked in the last hour or so. Be the black one. Well, I have wilderness with black limbs, so. But yeah, so that's what we're talking about. Let's see. Got me asking a question. The series has been a fun series. I'm not gonna lie. It's been a good thing. We've had a blast. So this is go to home. There we go. Four, five, six. There is actually 6 open slots left for the weekend. So that's a good crowd. It's going to be packed in the shop. If somebody doesn't know, TSO, the shootout series, is having a regional qualifier event at Ace this weekend, Saturday. So 12 noon, we start scoring. So yeah, so that's what I wanted to announce. If anybody had seen that R&D has decided they're not going to shoot 3D this year. So Hold on one second. I get on here and all of a sudden somebody's doing my... All right, sorry about that. Blowing my phone up. They should know it's Wednesday. It's after 8:30, and I'm sitting here trying to chat with everybody and have a good time. So a tentative ASA schedule for next year. I can find that. I don't have it like right here with me, but I can definitely look it up right quick. That's what the computer is for. Missed it. I'm trying to look stuff up sometimes. I can't read all the comments and stuff, so let me see here. As of right now, Gainesville Archery Club on has got some events. Let's see, Ogeechi's trying to put theirs in. There's a bunch of... They haven't released the date on the webpage yet, so I'm trying to find my email. Give me 1 second. Yes, Chuck, more shooters than the last one. We are going to use both bails. I'm assuming the 2 end bails. All right, so Gray, what is TSO? It's the Shootout Series. You can find more information by tsonation.org. It's a webpage you can click on and give you all the information. The Georgia is shooting something called the Chattahoochee Circuit, which is between Georgia and Alabama. And so that's the circuit that's running in the Georgia area. There's circuits in Kentucky and Tennessee and the other North Alabama. There's a bunch of different circuits, and they're shooting regionals, and then they'll turn around and shoot. If they make the top 8, they get to go to the gauntlet, and top 8 in the nation all meet and shoot at the gauntlet to see who's top dog. And it's a shootout type thing where number 8 will shoot against number 7. The winner will shoot against number 6. The winner of that will shoot against 5, and all the way up till the last man standing. Oh, and it's a lot of fun. At least I've had a lot of fun doing it. Nope, that's not it. Let's see here. Download this. Now this may be a little old. There may be a couple of people added, but I will read this off, or I'll open it one so everybody can see it. Computer's trying to do everything and anything right this second, so it's working hard. All right, there's a few dates open. Let's see. See if we can show it while I read it. It's not gonna let me show it, but I'll just read it anyway. I gotta zoom it in. I am blind. Looks like JB, you're the first on the list for this one. Down because it still has you from the January. Are you hosting in January, sir? 2025? 2026, I mean. Are you hosting the weekend, first weekend in January? Well, they skipped a year, right? That was the thing, is they had to move it from one side to the other for the senior games. I guess you called it the gold in the Olympics. They've been in Warner Robins for several years, but I guess they're going to Clayton County now. So I hope that works out great for everybody. JB, is that true? Is that your name on the list that I'm looking at? So you're supposed to be the February 1st, January 31st. Is that your first one? Yep, that's it. You're the first man on the list for this year. You just ran out the door and get it first while it's still cool and comfortable and nobody has to fight with bugs. So Big Creek Archery Club is scheduled for January 31st. February 1st is the first ASA of the year. January 7th will be Gainesville Archery Club hosting. Then we have Foley, and then we have Team On Point in the house on March 7th and 8th. Jason, that's still indoor season. And let's see. And then, of course, we'll be in Alabama in March 21st weekend. And then Sweetwater has a scheduled on March 28th. Then Easter. Then Gainesville Archery Club has another one scheduled in April 11th. And I'm assuming R&D is not going to be on this list since they have removed all their dates. Sweetwater Archery Club has another one. March 7th. I got you. March 7th, it's a real kickoff. I got you. A lot of those guys are going to be like cabin fever because come January, they'll be ready to shoot somewhere for sure. The guys that don't shoot indoor. Let's see. Sweetwater Archery Club, 5/23. They'll be shooting. That's in May. Let's see. June. Big Creek, 6/6/26. And 6/7, whatever, 26. Big Creek. And maybe changing that. Let's see. Yes, probably will change it now. Looking at it. RBO also has it on the 6th and the 7th. Oh, you just look. You just like bow companies, going to keep putting it back, keep pushing it back, don't even have a weekend off. Let's see. Then Team On Point hosts another one, June 20th. Then we'll go to Metropolis on the 27th. Gainesville Archery Club has one on July 11th. the state championship weekend. State championship weekend. So you got that? The 11th. So that's what's on this calendar right now. I did skip over the R&D. They had 2 on the list, but I think they've removed their stuff. So if that is so, that left a couple of people to be open, and they may host the ASAs. Who knows? I haven't talked to him directly. So, but that's what's on the list. There's several open dates for other clubs to get in. I will say that a lot of these clubs are established. You know, JB's got his place down there. Scott's had his place. Gainesville's been in the same place. Sweetwater's in the same place. Team On Point with Jake and them, they got their Appling place that they've used for a while. But Ace Archery had to find a place, and so we hope to have a schedule posted soon of some dates that we're gonna have a couple of shoots. Host an ASA maybe, or some other stuff. Who knows? Look, if you like what you see with what I'm trying to do with Georgia Archery, be sure to go out and find us on social medias. We're on Instagram. We're on the TikToks. We're on the Facebooks. We're on the X. We're on the Snappy Chats and YouTube. Be sure to like, comment, share, subscribe to all of those. We're also on anywhere you can hear a podcast. Most every application we are on. Please go out there and listen on your favorite podcast while you're riding to work, riding home, doing whatever. And subscribe, and then leave a comment. Leave a, hey, I like your stuff, whatever, on all your favorite podcast apps. That'd be awesome. The liking, the sharing, the subscribing always helps. I will say that y'all are not going to see me for a little while. I'm going to take a break. I'm sort of like the network TV. We're going to take the holiday break. Next Thursday is Thanksgiving. And then it won't be a month later, and it's Christmas. And then a few days later is New Year's. So I will be taking a break. If I find something interesting, I'll post it on the social medias. If I find something that I need to talk about, you may see some new videos pushed out. But as far as the podcast is concerned, we're going to take a little hiatus for holidays. And I wanted everybody to know that. Tomorrow night we are shooting at Ace for our normal league night. Well, Greg, that's the difference. Is we were talking about that adult advanced and adult X group for compound. You're talking about TSO, I'm assuming. I think that the advanced group is the ones that are pros of some sort, but you can pick into whatever age group you want to be into in your regular compound open class. Unless you're a professional, then you have to go into the advanced class. So, yep. Yeah, so I just want to let everybody know that I'll be taking a little break, and I may show up. You never know if I got a guest that wants to come on and talk about something or tell us about something. We definitely will post it out or push it out, or come on there live and do something. So, but yeah, that's about it for this week. Let me look at my calendar before I go crazy, just to make sure that I haven't missed anything. All canceled. Let's see. Oh, me. I done so much searching. let's see, this weekend, Chattahoochee Circuit TSO over at Ace. That's what we have on the 22nd. The next weekend will be Thanksgiving, right? Black Friday, Small Business Saturday. Go support your archery shops. If they're open, they're probably going to have some sales. They're probably closing out some deals from last year to make room for the new ones. And so be sure to check that out and go see your local archery shop. I think the World Series, the first weekend in December, the World Indoor Archery World Series is in Taipei. Also, the Hoosier 690 Pro-Am is the first weekend in December. And then Sweetwater has their Toys for Tots shoot on Saturday the 4th. They do that every year. So also the Walton County 4-H is having their indoor tournament first that same weekend. So if you want to shoot some indoor, go over there and sign up for the Walton County tournament on Saturday. If you want to shoot some 3D and donate an unwrapped toy over there to Sweetwater, go on over there and hit that and do that. So keep an eye out on the calendar. It's always updated. It's always got stuff on it. The next couple of weeks is several things going on. The S3DA has a shoot on the 13th. The GAA has their 25 meter on the 13th. I think the Indoor World Series is in Brazil. So also the next weekend, which is the 20th, the indoor for Bullitt County 4-H fundraiser. And then S3DA at 12 ring has a shoot. So the next week will be Christmas. The next week will be New Year's. And then we're off to the races. We can talk about all of January stuff when I come back. So if you hadn't seen me before, I will probably be back on the 7th. Nope, take that back. 14th. If you see me on the 7th, I'll be at the ATA show. So I probably will not be on that weekend. So, and I'll be doing that ATA show. And then so the 14th of January is when we're looking to be back on in regular basis. So until then, take someone, teach them how to shoot a bow. It will last them a lifetime. Until next time, I'm Big John, and we'll see you.